You have reached Red Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'm your man, Red Steele, and today I have a very special review because they are back and they're better than ever, and they are Madballs.
Madballs, gross for one, gross for all. We play with a Madball, they're gross, funny, yucky, sick. There's 8, so you can take your pick. We throw, catch, it's uh-oh fun. There's so much gross in every one. Freaky fun is what they're for. There's so much ugly, so much more. Gross for one, gross for all. We play with a Madball. We play with a Madball. We play with a Madball. Madball!
Freaky fun for everyone, sold separately from Amtoy.
Madball.
First released in 1985, this series was considered absolutely repulsive. They were so popular that in 1986, they released a second series with an additional 8 Madballs. Even spawning a couple of movies. The first one, Madballs Escape from Orb, later followed up by a second movie, Madballs Gross Jokes. Fast forward to 2006, and they were later released having their classic characters redesigned with a vastly more detailed sculpt. Which brings us to today, 40 years after these guys grossed us out. Madballs are back, and they are nastier than ever. Now making their exclusive return to Walmart in the USA, these iconic, outrageously fun collectibles are ready to thrill a new generation of fans. Get ready to collect, trade, and unleash the chaos. Madballs Gross Out Series 1. This set will be released March 2025 with the suggested retail price of $5.47 each, and they'll be sold exclusively at Walmart. Madballs Gross Out Series 1 will include Screamin' Mimi, Slopulous, Hornhead, Wolf Breath, Grossius Maximus, and Puck Eye. Each Madball stands approximately 4 inches tall, and they are meant for fans ages 4 and up. And before I move on, I want to go to unbox one of these bad boys. And I gotta say, I love the collectible packaging here because these Madballs are highly collectible. I know the reissue back in 2006, they are so highly sought after, they're very hard to find. But in order to unbox this, you have 2 options. You can take out the label right here, unravel it, but you have hard plastic container here, and acts like a little jar. You just unscrew it from the bottom base, you pull it up, and then inside here you have a little blister tray that holds up the figure, which I'll pull out. It's held on by a little bit of glue on the edges, right here. And now you have your Madball unboxed. Pretty cool. Got the hair here, but I'll get into each one of these figures in a second. Now that I have Screamin' Mimi on my display table, just want to go over some of his play features. And I'm glad to have my hands on one of these Madballs finally, because back in 1985, my parents refused to get me one of these guys because they thought these were too gross. So I had to resort to play with these guys on the playground where the cool kids brought these to school. And we tossed these around, and the whole gross out factor was cool. And some of the characters were really cool in the original Madballs. So when 2006 rolled around and they reissued those Madballs with newer sculpts, I clamored to Walmart to get my hands on one of those, but these figures were so sought after, I never saw one on toy shelves. So I was a little disappointed, so I am glad to get my hands on the Gross Out Series 1. And these were sent to me. I got the whole set. And these figures are a little bit different than the originals because they come with the addition of hair here. Very cool, because they still have the amazing sculpts from the originals, and you get to paint it on detail. And they're made out of like a foam material, kind of like the original squishies almost. So these Madballs, you can consider the original squishies. And they're a little bit firmer, and they feel like almost like a Nerf material, a hard, durable foam. But I don't think a lot of these Madballs can be purchased to be played with because, like I mentioned earlier on, these are so sought after and they're so collectible. They're very, very cool, and I love the detail. A lot of the paint detail. You got the gross detail here. You got some of the slime coming out of his mouth right here. He has some bruises and the stitching's coming unraveled here, and you got some slime coming on the back of his head. You have this gross hair here where it's like all frayed out, and it's not, you know, it's not perfect, but it looks nice. Very, very nicely done figure. Now that I have Slobulus on my display table, I just want to go over some of his play features. And he's pretty cool, and he's grosser than Screaming Mimi. He's got this eyeball popping out here, got some veins sticking out of his eye. You got this disfigured face here. You got like warts or something where it's like the texture is like bumpy, and you got some scars here. You got some slime coming out of his mouth, lips, and his eyeball here. You got an eyeball popping out. And you got this crazy red hair, and he has that nice foam feel to it. It's very, very, very firm, where it's not too delicate, where it looks like there won't be any damage done on it if you squeeze him too hard. Pretty cool figure. Now they have Hornhead on my display table. Just want to go over some of his play features. He's a little different than the rest of the Madballs because he has no hair on the top here. It's all on the bottom. It looks like almost like a beard. He's got this horn on the top here. He's got some divots around the head here. He's got that rough texture here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like the scars or just grossness. He got the nose here with the nose ring, and he has a Cyclops, so he's got one eyeball here. I'm not sure if those red marks are veins or not. He's got the fangs here, and you got ooze coming out of his mouth and out of his chin right here. Very, very cool figure. Probably one of my favorites out of this collection. Now that Wolf Breath on my display table, so I'm going to go over some of his play features. And out of the 8 Madballs in this collection, this one has probably the most hair because from the top to the bottom, he's got fur. And it's nicely glued on. You got that funky eye right here. You got the regular eye right here. You got this funky teeth. You got the tongue right here hanging out of the side. A lot of great mold detail. A lot of great paint detail. Cool figure. And I love this crazy purple hair here. Great, great figure. I have Grossius Maximus on my display table. We'll go over some of his play features. And he's first of the 2 originals in his collection because the first 4 that I reviewed were from the original Madball collection. And they just updated them with hair. But Grossius Maximus was not part of that run, so he's never been released before in any other series. But he's a cool figure because I love the mohawk here. He's got that gladiator look to it. He's got the gladiator helmet. He's got the zombie teeth and zombie eyes right here. And it looks like he's got the zombie skin where he's got like stitching right here. And he's got a pretty cool figure. I really do enjoy this one too. So I know I did say that I think Hornhead is my favorite, but this one's a close second. I really do enjoy this figure. Now that Puckeye on my display table, so we'll go over some of his play features. He's a pretty fun looking figure. He's got that little hockey mask here. Looks like he got hit in the eye with a puck and it's sticking out of his eye. And you got some ooze going around that. And you got some ooze going through some of the ports around the mask here. You got his little eye right here. You got the straps right here. And you can see some of his skin right here. So you know he has blue skin. And you got this crazy blue hair all around it. Great figure. He's a lot of fun. And I want to show you guys how to put your figure back in your packaging if you wanted to go ahead and just put him back and display him in his packaging. Just grab that globe right here and you put it right over the top of that blister tray, just like that. You get this thread on the bottom here. You want to take that bottom part of the packaging, you want to go and screw it right back on, just like that. And now you have Puckeye back in his packaging, which I think is pretty cool. But I'm going to bring in the rest of the collection. And these are a lot of fun, and I went ahead and I put them all back in their containers to kind of show you that it's very easy to do that. But if you guys found any of the information in this review valuable, please like and share this video. Also, if you really enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, and while you're there, click the bell to be notified of any future videos. I want to thank you guys for watching Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'll check you guys out next time.